Hello and welcome to DCO. I'm James, and with me we have Wale, and I can hear myself.
That is a very smooth introduction. I love it. Um, so
How can
can
I
you
hear
still hear
myself?
yourself?
I can.
Hmm. This
What
is
is?
not on me today. Let me see. Yep, my settings are solid.
Anyway, do you want to take it away while after such a smooth intro, uh, I now need to
All right. So in the
worry about this.
meantime, I'm gonna walk us through what we've done so far and what we aim to do today. Hopefully we can finish the setup aspect of it today because what we did last time was hitting the API endpoints to check for the health part of it. That part took us a while to figure out because we had to go through a lot of things to get this to work. Hopefully today, though, James, just like Barnaby, claims that the remaining two should not take too long. I'm not holding my breath on that. So, remembering what we did last time for the health one, so this is the part. This is what we did. So as you can see, we're having to hit the API endpoint for health, and we had to do it for the console server and for the client separately, and making sure that the status is passing for both client and server. So, and as for today, we'll start with console server status, and then also just to show you guys, we still have all our nodes on this side. So on this side, on the console. Um,
I have fixed it, I think.
oh, okay. So
Oh, I can still hear
you
myself.
can't
Is that one better? That one's better.
do that. Okay. Could it be that you have Twitch on? Maybe
No, I've got weird OBS settings. I have two outputs for my headset. So one is what's live and one is you, I think.
that's cool.
Don't worry about it. I can hear just one of you now, and hopefully there's not multiple of us going out to the stream.
We'll find out next week.
um,
All right. So right, for the start, let's just make sure everything is still working fine by running Ansible playbook push I and then inventory and main.yaml. So as for this run, it would only run the health check part of it because everything else is commented out. So as you can see here. So hopefully we'll have all ticks. There you go. Skipping. Yep. As you can see, it's all okay. One thing was changed, which I don't know what, but um, do we care? Yes, I do. I just like to know
it's
what.
a health check, so it'll be we want a command to get something,
Yeah,
and that'll be what the changes.
that's for sure. Just can't remember which part of it. This has been going on for so long that I can't even tell what is anymore.
It's
Ah,
probably
there.
right at the very start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
get members.
Yeah. So now let's move on to the next part, which is console server status. Hopefully, we can have two ticks by the end of the session. All right. Let's start with console server status. Let's do this.
So, um, where the last check we did, which I think it's maybe worth talking a little bit. So the last check we did is health node. So we're getting the service of the nodes, the health status of the nodes console is running on.
Yeah.
Um, and then we're trying to do the services. So there is a health dash checks, and that returns it's slash health slash checks slash service name, and that will give us the um,
Okay.
what is
Let's try that out then.
and that'll give us the health check of the servers of any services running, and we currently have uh, one service running, which is the console server. But I'm curious if we have to do. Um,
think we have to
If we
switch
can just,
to
I
Consul
don't know if
user.
we can, I don't know if we can just do this in one or not. We're doing curl requests, aren't we?
What?
Aren't we just doing curl requests?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that like, doesn't it depend on where we do it from? Hold on. Yes, just bear with me. Sorry. Yep,
So
there we go. And from here, I'm just saying that the. Oh yeah. Okay, if we're doing call, we
we're
don't.
just
We're
doing
not
curl, doesn't
running.
matter.
Yeah. All right. So I need to pick one of the IPs, right?
Local, you need to do localhost. We're on the server.
Oh yeah, but didn't you say actually is this a server or a client? I can't tell.
Sorry, it's running console. You can just hit localhost.
All right,
I
cool.
think. I don't know. We can find out.
We'll find out in a minute. Local
Or
host.
you can curl uh, the website, web URL, the like FQDL, FQDN.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Da, da, da. All right. So and then you said it's
It's
slash
v1.
slash v1 health, right?
Oh, this is to get all the. Oh, okay, yeah. V health checks,
Oh,
and
health.
then health checks.
Yeah.
That sorry, forward slash checks.
Oh, lol. All right.
Forward slash console.
Ready?
Yep.
Empty. So that's
Uh,
it. Let me check the other one. So with the other one, we had to specify at the end slash node.
can you? So instead of health checks, can you do catalog that forward slash services?
So instead of health check, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Catalog. This is where my English comes in. Did I write this correct?
No, no e.
Oh well, I was close. And was
Services. Yep.
it did give us something.
Yeah, so that's what it should get. So there's a console service, but for whatever reason, when we try and get the health checks of that service,
Hmm.
is that spelled correctly?
Serv
CONSUL. Is it a V? Does it need to be V1? I assume it does. Yeah.
So one thing Barnaby found out last time is that like at the end of it, we now put dash. Actually, let me show you. So dash node dash console.
Yeah. So the checks is the service thing, and then it's the service name, which we just found out was console.
Oh yeah. So here, right? So we're just checking console.
Yeah.
Okay. All those checks passing. So this is the part we're trying
Oh
to
no,
test.
there's no service checks. So there isn't any checks we can actually do. So the second bit is what we're doing with the no checks. The
Yeah.
first bit, the no service checks, are what we were checking, but there are no
Hmm.
service checks. So
Okay.
there's nothing checked. So actually, we've done this task because there's actually nothing checked. I thought because if you go into it, um, there's serve health status,
Yeah.
but if that's not a check we can do, I don't.
Agent alive. Because technically, no, but we can because look, when we do that, we get agent alive and reachable.
Yeah, so that's the command I want us to be able to do.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's here. Actually, would it not be like this? Instances, health checks. So if we were to grab all of this console, maybe from
I can't see your screen.
oh oh you can't
Sorry, I
see
can.
the URL.
Oh, I've not shared the screen to everyone else as well.
No,
It's
no
because
way.
Barnaby's normally here. There we go. You didn't miss much. We're just trying to work out what's going on.
All right, so this is the full URL, right, to the check. So it says here console. So just it's similar to the one that we were running before.
So the URL, the website URL is Health Service Console. I don't know. It's not check. It's something else.
Self-service console.
So the URL I sent you before, the URL I told you to before,
yeah.
it's yeah, Health Service then Console.
Okay, so we could do services console and
Yeah.
then like this maybe.
No, just worry about Health Service Console first. Just do the
Okay.
base one.
All right, let's do it this way.
Because this is the cool
Invalid path. It doesn't like the
health.
path.
Sorry, it's service, not services.
Ooh, we got something. I think it's still doing. Wait, oh no, it's done. All right, so AQ dot. All right, there.
It's okay. List service instances for service is what this is.
Oh,
And then
there we
you've
go.
got checks.
Agent alive and reachable.
So, and that is for all services. Yeah. So there is 5 instances of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yup. Yup. Yup.
service on your turn.
Okay. So this is the right URL that we want then.
Can you?
So I'm guessing this one, the command in Ansible would be run once as well.
Yes, I'm curious. Is each of the nodes in its own list object?
Let's see.
Yes.
Mhm.
So what we could do is there is a parsing option. So the server will only return nodes with all checks in the parsing state.
Okay.
So what we could do is parsing equals true, and then make sure there's the amount of servers we're expecting. Make sure the returned list is equal to the amount of servers we're expecting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're not having to actually do any logic, any like look for these. I mean, it'd be nice if I could see what the other options for status was, because that'd be the other option is just look for where status equals like failing or something.
Mm, yeah, but this, I mean, on the documentation that you're currently on, they don't say anything else what status can give us.
Oh, it's a oh, that's filtering.
Actually, this is it here, right? Look, it says you're passing warning critical
Oh,
node check.
okay, yeah.
Uh,
So you could just go like, does it equal
passing.
warning or critical?
Oh, so that's the one we care about.
Well, you're looking for words in that list. But then the problem with that is if for whatever reason the service had those names in it, then it would break. So I think the parsing list, getting the list and then seeing the size is probably not a bad idea. Or we have to like traverse the data object, which may be quite complicated.
Mm,
I wish there was an option for like not parsing.
if it's not equal to passing.
Yeah, there's a filter expression, but that seems quite complicated, I think. Do you know we can go checks? There's a checks dot parsing. So checks.status not equal to passing would probably work.
All right, so here service we would, should we keep it at the domain name?
No, you should do run once on the hostname.
Okay.
And this has to be run on the, probably has to be run on the server. I don't know. That's probably fine.
We'll find out. Innit?
Definitely.
And then we also want to do run once goes to true, and then register. What should we call this? Console help, console server status. So it will be console service status. I would say service console health service. I think this is better. Console health. All right. We have, I'm collecting it as a variable first, and then from there we can now work it on it.
Yep.
So now we can do.
It's bad. I know it's not as elegant as it should be, but I really want to do like a one line thing. Is that bad?
Hold on. Console. What are we gonna do here? Actually, get. We are getting. Yeah, console. Oh, what is this? Console. I think we are doing bug. Debug. Oh, debug doesn't have autocomplete. Actually, yeah, let's keep it this way. And then we want to say var. So console service. Right. So here we're saying we want it to be the number first, or are we? What are we checking first?
So it'll be the like you want to get they want to get the length of the array, which I assume there's a way of doing that within.
When? Yeah. So we can do when console dot JSON is actually, if it's anything like thingy, we would want to do like this, and we want to say length. Do we have that? Length is equal to 5, something like that. Let me quickly Google that.
Yep.
Let's see.
It is. You want to go value pipe length.
Value pipe length.
Yeah. So it'll be console health.json pipe length equals 5, I think.
Does it care about spacing?
No, but spacing is always good. You spell length wrong.
Oh, well, obviously. Hold on.
Your T and H need to be the other way around, I think.
You just said that thing as well, isn't it? Right.
Well, assuming this person on Stack Overflow spelled it correctly.
All right. So it's equal to 5. So we said that obviously when we run that command, it only returns the ones we pass it. Right. So that means
Uh,
we don't need to check for the
no,
keyword.
so we need to do a slight change. You need to go after the curl. You
Yeah.
need to go. You need to go colon. You need to go um, question mark passing equals true, I think. And then that will give you all of them. But if there was one that was failing, it shouldn't show up there.
Okay, let's see. Let's try rather than passing, you should say warning. I just want to see.
No, passing is the only thing that works. It's really annoying.
Really? Oh wow. Oh well. Then I
They
guess
have
that
like a filter block, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. And it's not very explicit how it works.
passing is
The
equal
other
to
option is you can maybe run a console server command instead of using the HTTP. But I think this is better to run the API.
okay. So when we do the TLS, right? The TLS comes in after, so that means all of this will still work, or we would have to do the TLS setup, I mean, before all of this, so we can then change all of this back to
We have to,
HTTP.
we'll have to change everything to TLS. Well,
Mm,
it's because we're from within the box calling itself. It's maybe a little bit different, but
hmm We'll see.
this
All right.
this will probably all break. But that's why you have health check, so you can be like, things have broken. Now we fix it, and now we know it works.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for the check?
Yes, though we shouldn't hard code length. Sorry, we shouldn't hard code 5, but that's fine.
Oh my God. We should probably add that. But then, yeah, when if it works, we can. I'm happy
Oh,
to put it.
there's no world in which it's just single equals.
Really, actually, let's see. Share this tab. Um, exit. Boom. Error. What are we doing? Uh, this error template, template and expected token end of statement got equal to. Doesn't like that. Expected token end of block. You got this from Stack Overflow?
So what's it complaining about? Your screen always really struggles for me to
All
read
right,
it.
so it's saying the error was template error while template in string. Expected token space, I think, and then end of statement block got equal to. So it's complaining about the equal to thing.
So your
String,
so it's complaining about the equals.
yeah,
Um,
because this is it here. True, else, false. Because this is the statement here. Not maybe elsewhere. Okay, so normally, but then if it's double equal to, is it not like usually when you're doing string, like if this is exactly this?
no, double equals is just comparing data. It's just going, are these things correct? Are these things the
Yeah,
same?
exactly. So in this case, we could be saying that if length is equal to 5,
Yeah.
is there any way of us just printing out length on its own? See what that comes out with?
Yeah, a debug statement.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Debug.
So it looks like if we can get the equals thing correct,
This is it.
that'll be fine. Annoyingly,
Right.
these are doing greater than, not. Oh yeah, double equals, cool. So that, yeah, I think that code is correct. But if you just output the length, we can see.
Let's see.
You can leave that in. It'll just error if it doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to be scrolling. That's fine.
But
You know it doesn't work.
it
But,
should work.
oh, there we go. So length is 5.
Yeah, it's 5. So I
So
think the code you've got should work
should doesn't. Oh, with the double, you mean?
with the double quote. With the double equals, it should work.
Ah, okay, fair. Uh, I've done it. I've uncommented it now. We won't be needing this anymore since we know. Wait, have I added the? Hold on. Yep, it's not equal to stroke passing. Yep, we got that. Now let's go back in here. Boom. Okay, that seems like it worked.
So happy. Or you've not done the error with, but that's fine.
So what?
You've gone when length is equal to 5, print this stuff, which is correct. But now we need to invert it because it's the error. So that needs to be the error message. That needs to be when string is not equal to 5. Oh yeah,
Hmm.
no, it needs to wait. How's Barnaby down at the top? Because you need to do
So
with
the
like,
way, yeah, he does the failed when and then when.
yeah. So fail. It needs to be failed when length is not equal to 5.
Yeah.
And actually, that needs to be um, the amount of things in the console service group.
Oh, rather than. Hmm.
Because if we deployed a 6 server,
Mm-hmm.
that length should be 6.
Yeah. So we'll have to keep changing it. So it should be. Uh. So are we looking at the inventory? Where's my inventory? There we go. So won't it be the clients, right?
No, this is the servers. Clients aren't running any services.
Or is this? Yeah. Okay, makes sense. All right. So that means we should do this console server length of the console server.
So if you go back to the health checks, where you get all the values within um, the console server. So you've got the query inventory host name console servers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that code without the 0
Yeah.
length. So you don't need the curly brackets, don't need the 0.
Wait, we can just query it without.
Yeah, you don't need the curly brackets. This is like within templating already, and then pipe
Mm,
into length.
again, pipe length again. Ah.
So it's worth saying, I think there is a way you can do this using the filter where you can just go if returns empty, or if it returns not empty, error. This is the simpler way of doing it.
Yeah.
We should look into filtering at some point, but maybe not today.
We are still novice at Ansible. At least I
Yes.
am.
So that should pass,
And
but that won't output anything. So I think you need to do when that as well.
like what we did here.
Yeah. Because I think otherwise it won't um it it won't output even though it's failed, I think. And then exactly the same command, I think. Is that right? If you scroll up via the top when you first did them, is there failed? Yeah, failed when and when's exactly the same.
And it's the same, yeah.
Perfect. And then, yeah, that's fine. Just outputting the full. It's maybe with doing the .json for. It's already JSON-fied. It's fine.
Yeah.
So this should have no output and pass.
Yep, it's skipping it. All right. That one was a success.
Yay.
Yay. That was quicker than expected.
We had all the code. Obviously, we could have gone down a rabbit hole. Could always
No,
go down a rabbit hole.
we're not. All right. So I didn't get this part actually. I don't remember why we put this one down. Make handlers for system restarts.
So currently, if you uncommented everything,
Mm-hmm.
console restarts.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's part of the code somewhere.
And
Yeah.
so uncomment all the code, get it back to a state where if we run it, it would run everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
and then within your within the anywhere that currently has a console restart block. Well, actually no, anywhere that might edit a file console cares about.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Fuck.
there, because it's got the config. I mean, here's a good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make a new folder at the same level as your tasks,
Okay.
and you want to call it handlers.
All right. So is this one folder for all the tasks or
So every role will need this folder that needs a handler.
okay. So we can just okay, let's start with all, I guess. Wait, where does it all start? Yep. Nope. Common. Where's common? Common, common. Let's start with this one. Yeah.
Does that? Yeah, because that does config as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. So see, obviously this one we're controlling with variable. So it's false currently. So this won't do anything.
Oh,
But
your wipe.
yeah, that's how we get past today's error, for example.
Yeah.
Um, right.
Right. I'm just
So
trying to manically find somewhere where I've done it before that's easy for me to access to. I don't know if I have actually got it easy to access, which is fine. Oh, there we go, handlers. So you need to make within that handlers. So you need to make a handlers folder under tasks.
mhm,
Sorry, in the same level as tasks. And
the
then
same.
within that, you need a main.yaml
Alright, so we're gonna do
under
new.
common
Oh, on the com. Oh, sorry, yeah, on the common new folders. Um,
handlers.
handlers slash main dot YAML. Yep, that worked.
In fact, you made a file. You made a file called main.yaml, not a file. You made a folder called main.yaml, not a file.
Oh snap! No way. Yep, yeah. I
To do
should have said.
that thing, you need to
Oh,
make a new file, not a new folder.
yeah. Man, I was there. All right, common new file. All right, handlers or handler?
Handlers.
Handlers main dot YAML. All right, that should be fine now. There
Cool.
we go.
And then you need to do a three dashes at the top, and then this needs to be your reload console command, your reload console block, um,
Mm,
which
wait,
the
I think
common probably won't have.
Yeah, we have it in. Yeah, install, use, remove. Just give me a second. Start console.
Yep. Oh, there's an all. You've made an all role. I wonder if all can have handlers. That may actually be the better place to put it.
Yeah, because if you look at here, this is so we have common. We also which covers
Oh
all
no,
the.
sorry. All. Sorry, the wording all is weird. I thought you meant all as in like generic, not as in running all boxes. Yes, this has to be in every stage.
Okay.
Yeah, so within your handlers, this needs to be your console restart block.
Oh, interesting. I didn't copy it.
I may have like pulled you to one side before you put it. Um, enable, yeah, that's fine. Systemd console restart enabled. Demo did. Cool. Um, and then within your uh, common tasks,
Yep.
every task that, when changed, would require a console restart, you need to put the line notify colon, you call
Handler.
it what, start console, whatever you call it.
Start console.
It should probably be, can you rename it to restart console? Yep. I wonder if this is going to fail if the service doesn't exist. Ah, fine. If that's the case, then we should do within that block, we should do like a ignore if service doesn't exist sort of thing. So
All right. So
within that,
I'm gonna start from the top then. So this.
okay,
Oh
so
no.
so that
Sorry. We don't.
handlers folder needs to be in every
Exactly. Yeah.
thing that
Let's
needs.
start where the handler is. My bad. All right. So we're in common still.
Yep.
Uh, it doesn't change. No update. Da, da, da. This
So
is still the.
this is like config updates.
Yeah. Does it really need it here? Console directory, and then I think we're not even starting it here, are we?
No, so, but in this new way of doing it, so
Oh,
underline 60 and underline 65 need it.
notify and then restart.
Yeah, so that's the name of the handler. So the way this works is when it hits this line, it'll remember that it needs to notify the handler, and then when it's finished when it's finished the role, it will then trigger that handler only once. So even though we're calling it twice, it'll only run it once at the end. And actually, because we're adding the service here,
Yeah.
it'll then start the service at this point, which should be fine because it's a very bare bones console service at this point.
Yeah.
And if that's not fine, maybe we need to rethink the way we're doing things.
We'll see. So at this point, this is so based on what you said. Even though we have it twice, it will only run it once.
Yeah, and it'll only run right at the end of the play, or right at
Okay,
the end of the roll. Sorry.
that sounds calm.
Um, and
So
somewhere
let's
you may also want to do it is unzip console
unzip. But what?
because
Oh, okay.
version update, you'd probably want to restart console.
Just in case. Wait, but we wow, we didn't verbalize this, so it will always be the same version.
Yeah, but in the future, when we're like, let's update console, which we should probably do as soon as a new console's out. Is there a new version of console?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're already two minor versions behind. So maybe you should add it to your to-do list to variabilize and update console.
Yeah. All right. Should we
Or
update now?
we could probably do it as a test that this works.
All right.
So let's keep doing everything, and then that can be a final test.
Okay. Cool. So we have notify. We're good with that. So I can
Yep.
move the health. Nope. Where are the handles? There we go. Copy. Boom. Do we need it in here? Generate key.
Nope.
Register node key. Nope. And then no client.
Yep.
Add console client config, start console. Even wait, does it really need because this was already in
So,
here.
but you need to delete that block. This is one of those weird things where it's now going to be two
Ah,
files, even though it's one. Because if we're not updating the client config, we don't need to restart console.
makes sense. Paste.
So it's trying to mean that we could actually dev on console if as long as we're not changing the configs and forcing a restart while it's live.
Mm.
Maybe we wouldn't want to, but and it means while we're because while we're doing health checks, we don't really want to restart the entirety of console. A notify you've missed in common is you probably want to restart when you run the wipe data part.
Ooh, that one is definitely needed in there when we wipe it. Yup, yup. When we do it, makes sense.
It's worth saying again, the reason why I wipe data is this server's been off for 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah,
and console doesn't like being off for that long. There's a
yep.
config value we could change. I don't think we're going to. We're just going to deal with FM or console for now.
It's all right. So handlers, tasks. We've done the common. Let me just copy this. We've done clients, common, health checks.
It's just server next, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we need it for health checks. Let me check task. Here we go. Yep,
It's
done.
exactly the same as
Yeah.
client. I'm sure there's a way you can have it as the handlers live in one location that everywhere can call, because we
And we've
have just now got the same block of code in 4 different places.
yep. And that is the way. That's the recommended way of doing things.
Sometimes it can be.
I was checking. Notify, restart, console. All right. I think we are good. Handlers are quite good. Health check, tasks. All right, cool. Okay. So shall we run the full check?
Yeah, give it for one, and console shouldn't restart. So you can do an import task to import handlers.
So we create it once and then we can just, yeah,
Yeah, that's what it looks
that
like.
would have been nicer.
Your mic is rubbing when you do that.
Oh, my bad. All right, let's see.
Oh, there's some package updates.
It always does that.
Oh no, yeah, you're doing an update apt. Yeah.
Mhm. Let's see. Install console. Nothing changed.
So you should never see the block that says restart console.
Oh, so we won't even know if it does it then, when it
Well,
does it.
you'll see a thing that says handler restart console,
Hmm.
because it's not even that it skips it; it just never triggers that code. Oh, that block to regen keys is so cool.
Removing the old keys. That's
Yeah,
cool
and
as
now it's an
well.
health like old keys and health checks like that's it set up. We didn't see a handler change.
Nope.
So now if we um
The upgrade, isn't it?
now if we do an upgrade, we should see the handlers get picked up because we're unzipping the apt stuff. So it should want to restart.
Yeah. So the latest is 16.2.
16.2 is yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Can you just make it variable as well?
might as well. Group vars. Da-da-da. Do we want the whole thingy, the whole string to be variable?
Just do console. Just do console version.
Yeah, I mean, so just the number. That's what we care about then.
Yeah,
Okay.
116.2.
So version.
If you care about the architecture, you should get that from it. There's not 02, it's just 2.
Yeah. Releases. Yeah, it's just two. But where are the releases?
You want
Is
to go releases.hashicorp.com/console if you want to get the like release
yeah.
number. Because
Oh,
we're not doing enterprise, so that doesn't matter.
because this is always gonna be us.
And the other stuff of like what architecture you are, if you care, you can pull that from your PC.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Like you shouldn't pass in what architecture the server's running on because the server knows that far better than you do.
Sure. So in this case, obviously, we are. Okay,
With
hold on.
Linux, AMD 64.
We could do that as well. Let's see.
So the only benefit is if you wanted to point this at the Raspberry Pi, the Raspberry Pi is ARM, and sometimes ARM 64.
hmm. Yeah. Hold on. Group files, roles. Oh. Da-da-da. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen at all. Yeah. Alright. Comment. There we go. So, yeah, Linux and yeah, I mean, for now, I guess we can leave it as it is. For variables, do I need to say var?
So no, it's just the variable name.
Alright, cool. Believe it or not, I have forgotten what I called it. And I need to close most of these things.
And if you're curious, and if you wanted to build that URL entirely, there is an Ansible underscore architecture variable, and there is an Ansible underscore OS underscore family variable, which will give you, which those two together, you could pull out Linux AMD 64.
Oh, just like this, right? Just this part.
Yeah, you'll have to do some manipulation because it's not going to be in that format.
We could do debug first to find out, but then
Uh,
again, like, we
you're
wanted. Yep.
you're missing your curly brackets around console version, the
Console.
second one.
Oh, snap! Yes, I am. I am indeed. Thank you.
But yes, if you wanted to, we could debug. I mean, we've got 10 minutes left, and we can see
Yeah.
how it looks.
Yeah. Let's quickly debug it.
Can
We
you run this first? See if this works. See if this does a restart.
okay. In console version. Yep, we're good. Boom. Share. Hmm.
But yeah, it looks like there is a way we can like grab the architecture from facts.
That'll be cool.
Oh, is it already past the unzip? Oh yeah, it would. Adding console service. This should now do a restart. It was quick, whatever happened.
I'm not seeing the restart part. So it won't be part of changed, right?
Yeah, I think it should be. Create console directory. So it should be create console. So unzip and install didn't do a change.
Install console.
So
Okay, so yeah, it's in the install one. It didn't do it.
so go to your Ansible code.
Yeah.
So the dest that needs to have
Also a
the
version
version
number.
in it
Yeah, that makes sense.
because it's going, yeah, temp console already exists.
That makes so much sense. Da, da, da. Yep. All right, that's good. Should I do underscore though?
It's fine.
Yeah. All right, and that's the only time we'll need the files anyways, so that should be okay. All right. This is probably finished by now. Yep. Let's try again.
You're not showing the terminal.
Huh. It's a good shot.
So hopefully this will take a little bit longer because it's going to want to re-download the files.
It's okay. Let's see.
Groups, users.
Install console. It's doing something. Yay, changed.
Oops. God, I didn't think my internet was this bad. I suppose I'm streaming as well.
You want to blame my internet?
So we need to build a caching service to cache these binaries. Don't want to pull them from the big bad internet.
Mm.
So that's out on the unzip. So now it should restart. There you go. Handle restart.
Perfect. 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 I can see.
Now, if you go to console, there should be a version update. You need to change your screen as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. There we go.
Nice and easy. So now we have a very clean way of updating to a new version whenever a new version comes out.
Amazing. Amazing. And we can take this off as well. We have finally reached the goal. But then we have time before we go to the TLS part of it, because actually the next one was don't always download console. Oh yeah, we didn't want it to always do
Which it
this, but
doesn't.
it doesn't anymore. I think at
Does
some point, I don't know what we
oh,
did. I think there was a reason why we have that, but TLS will be the next one.
I think the temp directory gets deleted every time I restart the server. So every time we turn the first run every day will unzip, which is fine.
Yeah. So we wanted to.
Do
Not
you want me to
this
send you
one.
these two commands and you can debug them?
Yeah, why not?
Send them over the Discord.
Alright, let me comment all of this out. Guess what? I'm gonna use it in here. Also, we never checked. Hey, success.
Oh yeah. Should make sure all the health checks are still happy.
Yeah. Alright, let me Ansible architecture. Alright, so let's do name, debugging, time, then debug. Uh, let's
I mean,
see.
hopefully this is Linux AMD 64, but I think it's going to be x86 64. And OS family may be not Debian. No, maybe Debian. I don't know. Want me to find out? I suppose if you're only running those commands, it's going to be nice and quick.
Let me just double check something real quick. Oh yeah, yep. I
Yep,
am
you
on it
commented
already.
everything out.
Just in case. Okay.
um, breaking
Yeah.
news: HashiCorp have just released a blog on how to deploy Consul on Kubernetes with Argo CD.
Well, oh, that is actually interesting.
Okay, yeah. So Debian x64. So yeah, so this is what to expect.
Yeah.
The issue is
Ooh,
this is um,
I am definitely trying this out later. All right. Cool.
um, so the
Yeah. Where
problem
were we?
with this output is
Hmm.
it's got nothing to do with what we want. So you have to have a look. You then have to have a lookup table which goes Debian equals Linux, x84, x64, whatever it was, equals um, ARM64. x86 64 would have to convert to AMD 64. It's like it's cool. It's not immediately useful for what we want. It's not
Nope.
like in 2 minutes you could turn these into um, the architecture type,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
I mean, it's good to know.
Yeah, and there may be ways of manipulating this information in an easier way. I know one of the HashiCorp guides showed you a bash command that you could load within the curl request that would get the architecture in the way it wants,
Hmm.
but I can't remember which one.
Because obviously, looking at this, right, there's no Debian.
But Debian is Linux.
Yeah, but obviously, there's no way of us telling, oh, by the way, if it's Debian, go for this or change this to that.
I
So
mean,
we'll have to do it. We'll have to do a maybe map to say if this is
yeah.
this or is that.
Luckily, this is Linux. Sorry, this is Ansible, so we're gonna run on Linux. We can just be like, this is a Linux tool. Um, this won't just work if you point it at a Windows server, and they're the only two that Ansible works with. So you
Yep.
don't need re, really. It's is it x64? Is it um, ARM or ARM 64? That's really the like things we care about. Um, but
All right. This was a good session. We are finally up. The next one would be uh, TLS. TLS deserves his own section because of what to expect.
or
Yeah.
Bootstrap. We could Bootstrap.
All right. So
I think TLS is probably the better one, but I don't know. We should see what
yeah,
Barnaby
I
thinks.
would rather do TLS next because
TLS.
this might break things afterwards. So let's do
TLS is
TLS.
definitely going to break things.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's wrap it up. Uh,
Um,
SSL, I guess. Let's say SSL.
SSL, TLS, same thing.
Yeah. I just
Um,
wanted a different heading to the task.
we're going to get HTTPS set up. Um, and yeah, so we're going to be looking at certs. We're going to have some fun CA questions of where do we store things. It's going to be glorious.
I hope that would just be one session.
I feel like I'm going to end up having to print a CA off and leave it or have it on a pen stick somewhere so no one can ever access it. True
Yeah,
security, put you generate a cert on a computer that never gets plugged into the internet.
it's, like Sunil would say, generate a certificate and never plug it online, plug it anywhere.
So
Because even for our POC, that's literally what he wanted to do.
most banks and um, like Google, anywhere that is a CA certificate authority, they're the people that like prove the padlock is genuine. They will have their like root cert offline, never connect to the internet. Will probably only come out once a year to generate a cert, and that's it. Um, it's
Yeah.
fun,
Uh,
but that's a problem for next week.
yep, yep, yep. I was looking at it because apparently he told me a story about how they I can't remember if it was him or not, but like how Google had somebody in Africa that they gave the CA authority CA to, and they misuse it. They misuse it
Yeah,
so badly. I was like,
don't want that.
wow.
Annoyingly, so I would these because Amazon's got the Amazon cert stuff as well. Problem
Mm,
is it's free if you're using it on their services.
yeah.
Um, but Consul cert's a little different because they use them to authenticate between each other as well. But that's a
Good.
problem
And then
for next
for
time.
another day, it's just like a cliffhanger now.
Yeah, definitely. Why can't I
Yeah.
know how myself? Oh, I don't know.
Oh dear.
Is
Oh,
it
what
that?
have you done again?
Hold on.
All right. So, and now, before we go, since we have some time, we could quickly skim through this real quick. Um, Deploy console on Kubernetes with Argo CD. So, can help. We all know, hopefully, we all know what Argo CD is.
I don't think anyone of our audience will know what ROCD is.
Really? Define helper helm child values. Ooh, I want to see the GitHub page for that. Do they have it? Uh, let's see. Where's the GitHub page? Wow. All right,
So
let's start.
the
Define.
benefit of this, if it is what I think it is the ability in console to get the Argo health data. So Argo can tell, so you can get from Argo whether your service is in sync or not, and get that information into console. Like that's the interesting thing that you'll be able to do with this if it works the way I think it should.
Mm,
Um,
wow, they're doing rope. Okay, resource code, and then yeah,
but they're just deploying it with, so I don't know if you'll have that access.
yeah, console. Wow, there's a lot of things. Oh, wait, our Argo CD doesn't do this sticks. We don't get this.
That may be a, I don't know, that may be a console thing,
Yeah.
or we've got an old version of Argo running.
The Argo was installed a few months ago, wasn't it? So it shouldn't be that old. Argo CD app get console. Okay.
Like this looks like it's a, I don't, doesn't really look
Upgrade
like they're
console
doing
value.
anything crazy with it. They're just like,
Uh,
here's
like,
Argo and here's, if you want to deploy something like console with Argo, which the thing about Argo is it's very easy to deploy things.
yeah, definitely. And
Uh,
look at this. What we just spent some time on. That you just do it like this, simple. And then obviously it's similar to what we have: the version,
yeah.
the DT1 console. But then where are the agents? So this is for the server replicas. Number of servers to avoid
So
update.
console and Kubernetes doesn't have agents
Hmm.
because it can read the data from Kubernetes itself. So Kubernetes will handle the the health checks, endpoints and stuff, and console can just read that information. So you don't,
So the pods can be the services, I guess.
yeah. So yeah, you don't need the agents because the servers can just read uh, Kubernetes, or you may want, yeah, console can just kind of like read what's going on in Kubernetes.
Verify one server has upgraded. Oh,
So
interesting.
this is doing this the slow rollout, so it'll only roll out one at a time, which
Yeah.
is a um, uh, Kubernetes, which is a like Helm thing, a Kubernetes
Yeah.
native thing.
Because yeah, you can say okay, one, first, two, and then
Yeah,
next
yeah.
steps to deploy. Wow, this is cool. Do you think we're gonna have that in our internal?
I mean, we need Kubernetes. We need Kubernetes would be nice. I don't think we're getting it anytime soon, but we'll see. Anyway, should we call it a day? I think
Yes.
we've been quite productive.
Yes, it has been. I am happy
So
to call it a day, and we managed to go through this blog as well, real quick.
thank you everyone for watching. If you're on YouTube, make sure to share, comment, subscribe. There's something to do with the bell. If you're on Twitch, which obviously we stream, every week or 7 o'clock UK time. I think we're currently BST. So come and hang out. And until next time, bye. Come on, while I say something. I know you're busy typing.
Oh, sorry. Bye bye.